Vandaag ben jij de baby en ik de sugar daddy. Je weet toch nog zero betaald de bill. Jij krijgt alles wat je wil. Schat, let maar niet op de prijs. Die bol is van mij. Zet die moed in het ijs. Die bol is van mij. Je zegt me schat, geef eventjes je pas. Dan haal ik nog een rondje.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today is Tuesday. Today we will be talking about ghost stories. Well, I'm gonna be reading ghost stories actually. So if you are new, if you're not familiar to my episode, Hanging with Anya, so welcome. If you want to do comments, that's fine. My friend Fearless is probably gonna fuck with me right now. I mean, as in like making funny ghost stories or talk to me about ghosts stealing his things like pens or his clothes or whatever. So I'm your host, Anya Smith. I'm also gonna be your storyteller today with all the ghosts. I'll be reading about like 10 ghost stories. I can literally, probably gonna get some more ghost stories. Fearless has my back, so let's get started. Okay, so the woman in the mirror. Every night at exactly 2:33 a.m., Nora's bathroom mirror fogged up with a single word, leave. No one else was ever in the apartment. What would you do if your mirror started talking? For me, if the mirror started talking to me, I would probably, get my head around, figure out why is this happening to me. I would probably start, conversation with it or do some research and find out why the mirror started talking to me. So let's go to the story number 2. Footsteps in the attic. Well, yeah. So let's do the second part. Actually, we're still doing the mirror. Do you believe mirrors can hold energies or spirits? I think they do. So, if a person who died in front of the mirror, the spirits are pretty much can literally be trapped into it. If a person literally, died, but energies can be a part of the mirror. So if a person takes one look at the mirror and they see the reflection that's not yours, it's a ghost. So this happens a lot, but I tried one time with my friend David Mavindex. He actually can talk to the dead. He can see them too. It's like a medium, but I don't know what happened to him, but he can still literally talk to the dead, but I haven't seen him since I moved to Omaha. So, okay, question number 3. Why the word and why the same time? Well, that's a good question, but it just happens. I'm still, wrapping those questions around my head. It says why that word and why the same time, but it just a question. It can be repeated multiple times. Spirits always try to figure out what really happened to them. So it just happens a lot. So question number 4. Could this be a warning or a threat? That's a very good question. So it can be a warning. Sometimes it can be a threat, but for persistent would be like trying to figure it out if it's a warning. For me, if a spirit tells me that something goes wrong, like if there's a bad spirit coming through, our ancestors, our spirits, literally tells us it's a warning. They are warning us that something terrible is coming. But if it's a threat, that is actually from a bad ghost that's threatening us to harm us, would literally trap you in their world, like in the spirit world. So let's go to the last question, and then I will read the second ghost story. Would you stay or would you go? Well, I'm brave enough. If I weren't brave enough, I would run away scared, figured out what's going on, but I'm actually brave enough. But I would rather stay and find out what's going on. Okay, so here's the second. Footsteps in the attic. Jamal heard pacing over every night. Despite living alone in a one-story house, he finally placed baby powder on the attic floor in the morning. Momming footprints, bare human. Would you investigate or ignore it? Well, I tried it, but I actually would rather investigate. If anyone would like to figure out what that is, if you go into the attic and investigate, I probably would. Yes, I would. But I would not ignore it. I would try to figure it out what it is. Literally. Do you think spirits repeat routines? Yes. They repeat the same thing. They're just trying to figure out what it is. How to get out, how to find a way out. Trying to contact the living. Trying to tell them what happened to them and how to find their bodies. Literally. I would want to. And here comes Fearless. He says, hello. Hello, Fearless. Welcome to my show. So, here's a question number 3. Anytime soon? He's like, hey, Miss Anya. Hello, Fearless. What would bare footprints suggest to you? Well, spirits are just trying to communicate with you somehow, but this is how spirits are trying to, talk to you. Here's what his question is. What you over there yapping about? Fearless, I'm telling a ghost stories and doing questions at the same time. He says, have you ever been attacked by a bear? What? No, I have not, Fearless. I choose not to mess with a bear. Like, literally, no. No, I have not messed with a bear. And I would never been attacked by a bear. I don't think so. So, would you bear footprints suggest to you, they would just want to communicate with you. So this is how it is. And he says it was very scary. I'd rather not mess with a bear, my friend. No, that's not really my thing. I don't like to mess with any wild animals. So if I were you, Fearless, I would probably just leave the bear alone. Don't mess with him or his babies. I would rather just leave it, stay away. Don't mess with it. If they mess with you, if you mess with them, they mess with you. So do not ever go anywhere near the bear. If it's scared, you have to stay away. If I were you. So let's go number 4. Could this be residual haunting or something else? It could be residual. It could be anything else as well. So it could be any kind of haunting. And he says, I was attacked by a ghost bear. Fearless, I know you're messing with me. There are no ghosts of bears. Bears don't even know where you are. Literally, I know you're messing with me. Ghosts, on the other hand, ghosts of humans, they mess with you if you mess with them. I mean, literally. There aren't any bears messing with you. Trust me. There are no spirits of bears. I know you're fucking with me. I can tell. There are no bears. I have not seen any bears unless I've gone to the zoo. But, this shit happens a lot. So I say, there aren't any bears around this house right now because I don't see any. So let's go to number 5. Why do you think spirits linger? I think they have unfinished business. That's what I think. Trying to figure out what happened to them, and spirits want to find their loved ones. They want to protect their loved ones, their descendants. And here's what Fearless is saying. Miss Anya, are you calling me a liar? No. I'm just saying, I don't see any bears. Why would I see a bear that is a ghost? I know you're messing with me. I know you're joking. But I never said you're a liar. I never said that. I don't like to talk about bears. I really don't. So let's go to number 3. The haunted wedding dress. Lina bought a vintage wedding dress from an estate sale. Weeks later, she began dreaming of drowning one night. She woke up gasping, wet lace wrapped around her face. Wow. Can objects carry emotional energy or trauma? If the dress is very haunted, then yes, they can. But spirits who tragically, but yeah. Hey, Fearless, welcome to my show. How are you, my friend? Welcome to my show. You are so funny. Why makes you think ghost bear would be like attacking you. There is no way there's a bear. What
Hello?
makes you think that?
Hello? Am I
Hello,
here?
Fearless.
Hello?
Hello, hello, hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me, Miss Anya?
Yes, I can. Seriously, what
Miss
makes
An-
you think there's a ghost bear attacking you?
Miss Anya?
Yes.
I think that I was attacked by a ghost bear.
I don't see any ghost bears. What makes you think
Miss
you're
Anya, just
attacked by
because
one?
Miss Anya, just because you cannot see a ghost bear does not mean there are no ghost bears. I was attacked by a ghost bear.
I don't see any living bears coming to your house or ghost
Of course
bears.
you don't, because they, first and foremost, they show up. They show up when you're not around because they're scared of you.
So funny.
And
Oh
then
my
one
god.
of them went into my refrigerator. A bear. When I saw it, I have it on camera. It went into my refrigerator. It took out some lunch meat. It took out some cheese and it made himself a sandwich.
Dude, I know you're fucking with me.
Miss Anya, I do not play around with these things. I have it on camera. A bear came into my home. It came into my home, Miss Anya. You understand me?
Wow.
It came into my home. It left the door wide open, which I do not like that. I know the ghost knows about it. I could see right through it. It opened the door, took out some bologna, took out some cheese, made itself a sandwich. Miss Anya, I do not like that. You don't go into somebody's house and start taking shit without asking for permission. Period. I'm not going to keep accepting this. I'm going to start calling. Are you laughing?
You're so funny, man. I have
Miss
never
Anya,
ever seen a ghost bear taking
Miss
your
Anya,
shit.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to call 911. I'm going to have it arrested. I'm going to have it prosecuted to the highest extent of the law for burglary. Excuse me, robbery. Oh, I'm
my
sorry. I'm sorry that I'm so happy, Miss Anya, that this is so funny for you while I'm over here struggling and I'm scared because I'm being attacked by a lifeless bear.
How is that even possible? If you call the cops on it, they have no idea what you're talking about. If you tell them, how are they gonna
Miss Anya, I have it
accept that?
on. I have it on proper authority. Excuse me. That there was a ghost bear who was in my refrigerator. Okay, that's. Oh, I'm sorry. Keep
They
laughing.
probably won't believe you
Why would they not believe me?
because they have no idea what you're talking about. If you tell them, they might not believe you at all. Like literally.
Really?
Yes. I'm already on the third ghost stories about the haunted wedding dress, you know?
Oh, really?
Yes, that's why I'm reading all 10 ghost stories, like short ones, and then there's questions to go with. Like
Oh, really?
literally. Yes.
Okay.
Well, here's one.
May I show you something, Miss Anya?
Please.
Miss Anya, may I show you something?
Yes, please.
Okay, Miss Anya. Perfect. I need to show you this, Miss Anya. Oh, please.
Okay. So, well, I see that bear, but if you ever mess with it, it's gonna mess with you. Literally.
And do you see this bear, Miss Anya?
Yes. But I
That
would never
bear,
go on one.
that was in my backyard. That was in my backyard, and it came into my house, and it stole some of my lunch meat. That bear right there. So you're saying that you don't see it? There you see it right there. That looks exactly like my backyard. It just finished raining. That bear came into my house, took some bologna,
Wow.
took some cheese, made itself. This
I have
motherfucker,
never.
this motherfucker made a sandwich in my house. I will not put up with this shit. I'm not gonna put up with. I'm sorry, you. I'm not gonna keep putting up with these fucking bears in my house. I believe it ate my sock. It didn't steal it. It ate it. It ate my sock.
Mhm.
Whatever. I'm not. What did you say? Mm-hmm. Why are you saying like that?
Like
Do
I
you see
said,
the
I've
bear?
never seen a
Do
bear.
you see this bear? Do you see it, Miss Anya?
Well, you sent me the
This
video,
bear-
but I never actually seen it
Miss Anya, all I'm telling you
in person.
is that I am scared, okay? Are you seeing it? Are you seeing this bear? And then his fat little cousin came over. Oh, please.
Oh my god.
What? Are you laughing? Miss
So
Anya,
fuck-
I don't know
You're
what's funny about
fucking with me. I know
I
it.
don't know how that's funny, but let me show you
It
another
just-
one.
It
Let me
just
show you another one, Miss Anya.
is.
Since you want to sit there and laugh, like my life was in danger, Miss Anya. My life was in danger. I was scared. I was about to wet myself. I didn't know what was happening.
Wow.
I didn't know what was going on. Look at this right here. Are you seeing this?
That's a grizzly bear.
Are you seeing that?
You didn't realize that person's brushing up bear's teeth. Like
Exactly.
literally.
And that's all I'm trying to tell you. The motherfucker came into my house, and that's where my toothbrush went. Nasty fuck. That's where my toothbrush went. I couldn't find my tooth. I'm so sorry. Is this funny to you? I'm being assaulted. I'm being robbed by bears.
Oh my god.
and you're
I'm
sitting up
sorry,
here
guys.
laughing and shit. Okay,
This is
that's
being
fine.
funny right now.
Wow, Miss Anya. Please talk about whatever you're talking about then.
Oh my god. I know you're joking. I can tell because you make funny jokes. I end up laughing my ass off.
Yeah, well, that's not funny because I was attacked. It
Have
attacked
you
me.
recorded a
Incorrect.
video of
Yes,
it?
I did. Yes, I did. Don't you see this guy brushing the bear's teeth in the kitchen?
Where was this guy? In your house?
I don't know. He may have been. He may have been in the bathroom. Well, I didn't see him, but either way, he was that bear.
Well, here's a question
That
when I
bear,
was
ma'am?
reading my ghost stories.
Okay, please read it. Let me hear it.
Well, here's the second one. What's the creepiest thing you've bought secondhand? Like
What's
literally.
the what?
It says the second question from a third ghost stories that I'm still reading on live when you decided to talk about bears. Which I never talk about bears like ever. It says that what's the creepiest thing you've bought secondhand? That's my question to you, Fearless.
What's the one thing I bought that was secondhand? Remember that telephone
Oh yeah.
that I bought from that place? And then I bought this other thing too that makes like
Mm-hmm.
remember that church looking thing I bought?
Oh
I don't know
yeah.
who I gave. I gave it to somebody. I don't know
Huh.
who I gave, but that store that we go to, you know, the one with the one down the street from the store that I'll go into every so often and buy shit from them.
Oh, isn't that like a duet half price book or
Yes,
something?
yeah.
Yeah, I've been there. There's a lot of
I know.
weird, creepy shit down there.
Well, yeah, I remember, but I bought that. I
Yeah.
bought that phone, so I still have that. I bought several things from there before.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
with-
weird shit going on.
here it is.
So, yeah. So, yeah, I've seen you buy stuff like that. I normally don't buy stuff like that, but I just hope those spirits don't follow you from that store. Literally.
Why would it?
There might be antiques, like real hauntings. Spirits might be attached to those kind of things.
Okay.
Here's a question number 3 for you,
Give it to
or
me.
for anyone who's
Okay.
watching this live video now.
Give it to me.
Would you wear something with a tragic backstory?
I mean, like a ring or a watch or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Like,
Or how
anything.
about somebody gets shot to death and you start walking around in the shirt that they wore when they got shot.
That could be one thing, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, whatever it is, it's like it's a haunted
Shirt.
yeah, like say someone just walking one down the street, minding his or her business, and then someone from behind or from a distance end up killing you.
Oh wow. Okay.
Kind of like reminds me of John F. Kennedy.
John F. Kennedy.
Like from 1963, he and his wife and the guard, I think, the driver, I mean, they were just going through the street where people like saying hello to him, like in New Orleans, I think that's where he was.
Okay.
And 1 minute he was just, waving at people, saying hello, how's everyone doing, or something like that. And next thing, someone from a distance shot him to death. And people were like freaking out. And next thing, his ghost is probably freaking out too. Did not know what the fuck happened to him. And there's like a lot of antiques. Like say his shirt or his wedding ring or something.
Okay.
I don't know, placed in a freaking museum or something. There's a lot of weird shit.
I need to go get some hot dog buns and hamburger buns tonight. Please remind me.
All right, cool.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, don't forget the hand towels for the guest bathroom. Like the one I was just using.
Yeah, remind me in the morning.
Oh yeah, you gotta need like a bunch of them. So here's question number 4. Do dreams offer warnings or replays? I think they do.
Yeah, okay.
It's a warning a lot of spirits do.
Okay.
So, what do you think, Fearless?
What do I
do
think
dreams
about?
offer warnings or replays?
I think so. I think so. I think that that's what deja vu is. I think that sometimes a part of us has already seen it before. I think that we already know what's going to happen before it happens. And that's kind of what deja vu is.
My father told me. Yeah, my dad told me that our ancestors always come to us in our dreams to warn us about something demonic that's coming in the future. Like, say, Lucifer or something, or his servants, all the demons or something, taking over our planet or something. Or there's like apocalypse or something for zombies or whatever. Spirits warn us something bad is going to happen in the future. I do believe that shit happens. I mean, my ancestors always tell me something's wrong, something will go wrong in the future. You never know when it just gonna happen.
Okay.
So, yeah. Here's the last one before I start reading ghost story number 4. What would you do with the dress? For me, I would probably get rid of it, or, well, let's say if here's an question. Well, like say if you were married, even though I know you're not married, Fearless, you'll never be married, but what would you do with the dress? Like, say, a haunted one. For me, I would probably figure out a way to get rid of that thing or cleanse it somehow.
Hmm.
But like,
Oh, yeah. Okay,
I don't know.
I agree. I mean,
Cleanse it.
or I would put I would go get a doll and put her in the dress, and then set the dress and the doll on fire.
That could be one thing, but that would be funny. But try to like, I don't know, burn it somewhere, like in a freaking banister, like a trash can outside or something, or in the alley. I would probably, I don't know, take sage and cleanse it, or call on good spirits to get rid of that thing somehow. I probably would. It depends, but here's a ghost story number 4. The Whispering Walls. That's a good one.
Okay.
Every night at 3 a.m., soft whispers echoed in the hall of Sam's rental. They were in an unfamiliar language. One night, a whisper came in English. You're not supposed to be there. Have you ever heard any of this shit, Fearless? So, here's a question
Hey.
for you.
Hey, you're only you're only supposed to ask like one per episode.
Yeah, but I feel like doing all 10 of them. I mean,
No, no, because then we have to create more stuff. No, you're supposed to. I mean, we could create 10 questions though, but not like 10
yeah.
of the things. Which one are you on right now?
Number 4.
Number 4.
Well, the ghost story number 4. I thought I'm doing like or like 10 ghost stories. 10.
No,
ghost
not all
stories.
at one time. Like you do one story, and then we'll ask like 10 questions. 'Cause we got 5 on there now, but we'll ask 10 questions.
Well, here's one. Well, I can do number 5 maybe tomorrow. It depends if I have
Yeah,
time.
that might be a good idea.
Well,
let's
I'll
do
do
number 5 tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll do 5 questions on number 4, and then I'll just wrap it up because it's
I know
probably,
that's what I'm saying. Like it's almost already time to go.
yeah, it's 3:28. So let me finish this up, and then I'll wrap it up. I'll finish number 5 tomorrow.
Okay.
So, how would you react if a house whispered to you, Fearless? How would you react?
I would get out of the house.
I would probably investigate it. I would not want to
I know you
run
would.
out.
Yes.
I probably would, but here's the second question. Could this be a language of past or something else? I think it's a past, like say thousands of years in the past. It's a dead language. That's what I think. How would you feel about that? What do you think, Fearless?
Could this be a language of the past or something else?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. I'd ask it though. I mean, I would still ask.
I think it might be the language from the past, like thousands of years. Like say, I don't know, the part where you've seen Game of Thrones, right?
Yes.
Daenerys Stormborn, whatever her last name was in the past, she spoke in a dead language, like bunch of freaking languages. And when she died, and her spirit literally lingered all over the freaking place. I mean, her body may be burned or something like that. she still spoke languages from the past. Like there's a book of Game of Thrones, there's the TV series as well. I'm actually watching Game of Thrones right now. I'm on season 5. And I would not understand, but I would probably do a research and find out what language people kind of spoke once when they were alive before they died.
Okay.
Like literally, I probably would. I would
Okay.
still try and figure it out. So here's question number 3. What does not supposed to be here really mean? Well, I probably would have to research all this shit, trying to figure out what's not supposed to be anywhere or in the house or inside the walls.
Yeah.
You might have to, I don't know, take a freaking sledgehammer and bust it in your walls and trying to find out where the sound or something is coming from. I probably would, but I'm not actually gonna do it. I just have to do the research. Literally.
Okay.
But I haven't done any research at all because I have no idea what to look for. So,
Okay.
what does not supposed to be here really mean to you, Fearless?
Anything in my house doesn't pay rent.
True. That's true. Question number 4. Is there ever a wrong person for a haunted place? I'm not even sure how to react to that, but there might be, there might not be. I still need to figure it out. Who's the person? Who might be the wrong one or might be the right person?
Mm-hmm.
You never know.
I agree.
But still need to figure it out who was the person who ended up haunting the house you end up living in.
Okay. I agree.
I don't think there is any right or wrong, but still a person. Literally. Last one before we end up wrapping up. Could a place reject a person?
Yes.
It can be, yes, if they don't want any of the people living in the house, maybe because they have no idea if they want the right person to live in the house to look after the house. Like, it's like a caretaker, you know? A person is like a caretaker taking care of the house, making sure it's not like being rejected. Most haunted houses can reject. Some are looking for the person to get that person to look after the house. It just depends, but let's say Rising View, this place, let's say it would reject me or it would accept me. I think it might accept me or it might reject me. I'm not even sure for it, but it depends what happens if it wants to reject me or not. Even though I'm not in military, but I personally think this place actually can be very acceptable for me. Even for you and for Chris. Chris would want to move here, and actually he loves the idea for him and I and our cats, or one cat, literally can live at Rising View. We just have to decorate it the way we want. It depends, but if a house or an apartment would reject a person, it probably means the house does not like the person who would do something harmful to the house.
See
Let's
that?
say something
You see how my
stupid.
sock is moving?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now do you believe me?
Yeah, it's kind of like a wrecking ball, like say wanted to demolish the place. The house can literally reject the person maybe it's because it doesn't like the people who would harm the house, like say literally break everything. I probably, if a person wants to reject the place, it's their choice. It depends. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. So tomorrow we'll be talking. There's new ghost stories. Tomorrow we will be reading The Shadow in the Nursery. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm your host, Anya Smith. Thanks for coming. Please come watch again anytime tomorrow. Hanging with Anya. I'm your host, Anya Smith, and my friend Fearless Cummings. Thanks for coming to my show, and have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, people.